the Davenport police officer shooting the dog story, this reminds me of little kids when they're maturing. So have you ever seen like two little kids, like maybe a brother and sister? One of the kids will just be the rule breaker, going around playing hijinks, playing tricks on the little sister, hiding stuff, all that kind of stuff. Just doing everything their mom and dad said please don't do, doing everything that their sibling asked them to stop doing. But the second that sibling gets the rules violated back towards them, they run to mom and dad. Mom and dad, tell Timmy, tell Sally to get out of my room, give me the candy back, don't do this, put the TV remote back. All of a sudden they want mom and dad to come in and start enforcing the law, even though they didn't they didn't care about mom and dad's law earlier when they were playing tricks on their little brother or whatever. And little kids do that anyways. It's part of their maturing, and usually they'll grow out of it. But dog culture never grows out of that. So like in the city council meeting, the quote-unquote dog owner, he's there with his dog t-shirt on, throwing a fit, knocking the podium over, demanding justice, demanding this and that. All the dog owners are there, ready to throw the police officer under the bus, demanding that he be jailed and fined. They even made references about the John Wick movie, about a guy that had a dog that was killed, and then that he went on a freaking killing spree. So they were suggesting that the police officer become John Wick, which is that's murder. So they were suggesting murdering the police officer. So all of a sudden, they want every authority out there to help them fix this problem about the dog being killed. But 2 days ago, they were totally willing to break every law and tell the city council and everyone else just to screw off. Their dog was off leash. There were several city ordinance violations. Having a dog at large, having a vicious dog, having a dog off leash, that's breaking the rules. But all of a sudden, they want the rules to be pushed onto that police officer as hard and as fast as possible, yet they didn't give a crap about the rules when it came to letting their dog go wherever it wants, whenever it wants. And another thing about this, dog owners, when a loose pit bull or a loose Rottweiler is hurting their little dog, they're calling the police right now. Get over here and save my little dog. So they're happy to use the police officers when it comes to their own problem with dogs. But if they screw up with their dog, then they expect the police just to lay on the ground and let themselves be bitten to death. Otherwise, they're going to go to the city council meeting and start knocking podiums over. And another thing about these dog owners, they will constantly get their dogs into terrible positions where they need rescue. These dogs are constantly jumping into frozen ponds, abandoned pools, off of a cliff, and they will deploy helicopters, multiple winches, and firemen and firefighters to rescue these dogs. Dog owners are just so irresponsible, and yet society is expected to jump out through the hoops to save these dog owners' dogs. And so they expect full access. Firefighters, EMS, first aid, all the news channels are going to put up a story about the dog. They want all those resources, but then it's never enough. As soon as they break the rule and their dog might get hurt or might get confronted by a police officer, they want the police, they want all the law enforcement people to just go away. Leave us alone. Let us do whatever we want with our dog. Yep, until something happens, until another dog attacks your dog, until you want to throw a police officer under the bus. Then you expect the full power of the American judicial system and all your local firefighters and police. You expect them to come baby you. So these dog owners, they're like little bratty children that refuse to follow the rules and structure of a house, but they expect the rules and structure of the house to be enforced on everyone else, like little bratty immature kids. And that's what dog owners are. They're bratty, immature kids with no responsibility, and society needs to be better parents and stop enabling